Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Magic Group by News here on my channel and from yours truly, McMerlin. Hope everyone's doing well tonight. Let's see. I see a few people on already. Let's see. KR4Z. Don't know how to pronounce your name, but welcome. Raz1023, Yeehow, Avijit, Jake6353, Gondo, Captain Wado Kajata, a better player, Captain Wado. Thanks, guys, for joining in. Guys. Let's see. I've been noticing that even though I'm not streaming, I'm still getting subscribers. So just want to take a moment to thank everyone who recently subscribed, even when I'm not online. So thank you so much, Mabsy0101, Smokies X, Riz John, Martos. Let's see, who else is there? Riz Smith and Anthony Pham. Thanks, guys, for subscribing, even though I'm not online. So yeah, thanks for all your support, guys. Lucky Fluke, I see you following there as well. Thank you. Avijit says, how is the air? The air is really bad here. Let me check really quick. Seattle AQI. For those of you who don't know, here on the West Coast, there have been tons of forest fires, and things have been pretty bad. Let's see, here in Seattle, the AQI is 197. That's really high. I heard in Portland it's around 600, so it's really bad here. It's really bad here. Good thing we're not too affected here in Seattle, Washington. At least I don't think so. Who knows? All right, let's play some music. Here. Captain Wado subscribing at tier 1. Thank you so much. Okay, before we start the show, we have to answer the most important question. What is Merlin drinking? Here we go. Another new thing that you've never seen on the show before, but saw this at the grocery store. I feel like every Sunday is when I go to the grocery store and I look for something new to drink. Today, it's the Pure Leaf Cold Brew Tea, black tea with tropical mango. Yeah, instantly caught my eye, and yes, the stereotypes are true. All Filipinos, such as myself, are ridiculously in love with anything mango. Yeah, I've been sipping at it lightly. So far it's so good. Honestly, I can't taste the mango, so I'm a little bit upset about that. I feel like it was false advertising. Mellow Cola subscribing at tier 1. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, for those of you new to the channel, every Sunday evening I do a group buy news segment in which I talk about all group buys that are ending, and I like to split it up between key sets and keyboards, followed by all group buys that are starting. And I can't just talk about every group buy in existence, so I do it by week. So everything I talk about tonight is either ending or starting this following week. And usually I miss a few things because there's so many going on. So at the end of the stream, I invite you guys, the audience, to come and help me out. Send me links via Twitch. If there's anything keyboard, switch, keycap, whatever. As long as it's keyboard related, I'm fine with it. All right, let's see. A couple more people joined in. I see a Hwin. I see a Zark and an Arcan XCV and a Powajin, 6ris. Thanks, guys, for joining in. All right. Let's see. How should we start this? Let's start with ending group buys. Okay. For the first item in our list, let me pull out my notes. First item in our list is actually a key set. And guess what, guys? Tonight is going to be a shorter show than usual just because there's really not much happening. Like, here we go. There are 3 items ending. Yeah, I think that's... Did I count that right? Yeah, that looks to be it. But the first item ending, here we go, is from the Kono store, GMK Shoko Round 2. Yes, if you guys have never seen this set, this is one of the more popular sets in the community. Definitely a set that I personally want to get, but I think I'm kind of keyboarded out this month, so we'll have to skip on this yet again. Maybe in the future, maybe round 3 is when I will buy it. We'll see. But the base set retails for 135 bucks, spacebar sets 27, 40s about 50, and Kobe is like 75 bucks. This group buy launch August 11th and is closing on September 15th. That's, let's see, September 15th is this Tuesday, so you guys have a few days for this. Nate the Bear says, wow, you really wear a wizard hat. Of course I do. It's how I get all of my QMK powers. All right. Let's see, I'm trying my best to post links before and after I talk about sets. So here we go. That's it right there. That's the only key set that's ending this week. So I usually like to ask, what key sets are you guys interested in? But since that's the only one expiring, I can't really talk about it too much. But is anyone here on the stream buying the set or is currently in it? Let's see, let's look at all these vendors. Oh, look at that. There's the White Fox logo right there. Cool, cool, cool. Big Chimpo says I would go with Shoko. Anyone else jumping in on the Shoko bandwagon? Hawk says I'm definitely considering it. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm considering it too, but my wallet isn't cooperating with me. Jake says, I would if I had more money right now. I feel you, man. I absolutely feel you. Quinn says, Shoko, more like no-co. I Am My Pie says, I bought it last week. Very nice. No Chance is already in on it. Has R1 as well. Looks amazing on the whiteboards. Nate can't say that he likes light blue. Hawk thinks it looks really nice. Alright, well, you know, I still have a few more days. Maybe money will miraculously show up in my bank account. See, I think it looks really good on this. Gray makes it pop out a lot. I like the contrasty colors. There it is on one of Jay's boards as well. I think the gray looks better than the black in terms of what this key set matches. We'll see. Look at that, look at that. I know, I feel like the more I look at it, the more I want to buy it. It's like putting it on credit or something. Tefram does not spend money on GMK profile. I see how it is. I see how it is. Stupid Sloth thinks it will look fire on a poly board. Yeah, I could imagine that. Too bad they don't have a poly render, because that's the closest you can get to poly, just the ice. That one kinda looks like poly. Big Chimpo says the icy renders don't do anything for me. I feel you on that. Feel you on that. Anyway, that is the only and last key set that is ending this week. And that's once again ending on the 15th, this coming Tuesday. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check it out. The next item that I want to talk about is actually a keyboard, and it ended today. So the link that I'm posting will actually already be sold out, but still want to bring it up just because it's a relatively cool board. For 190 bucks, you get a fairly generic 60% that's tray mount. Check it out. I think this is a good price as it fits nicely as to this is the most I would ever pay for a tray mount. And I think he did a good job putting in all the right features for this. Quinn says stripe 60 more like swipe left 60. Well, the thing is, unfortunately, it's already sold out. So if this is a group buy that you want to join in, it's already come and gone. Though I suspect, based on its popularity, it will come back. It will come back for sure. And looks like he still did not take my advice. Apparently you could only buy it through I think this is only available through PayPal and whatever his service was using, but he did not include Stripe in it. He absolutely should have used Stripe. Big Chimpo says, looking forward to their next project, maybe a 65, a tray mount 65. Let's see. If you made a tray mount 65, what boards would actually fit in it other than probably like the KBD 67 Rev 1 and Rev 2? He might have some trouble there. He would have to like conform it to either the Tada 68 layout or the Tada 68 layout. I can't even think of any like 65% that are tray mount other than the Tada 68. Big Chimpo says they mentioned designing a 65 that isn't tray mount. Oh, really? Okay, that's gonna increase the price then. Not fun. All right. So yeah, this is a group buy that's already ended. It ended today, so it's too late. It's too late to apologize. 11 raiders from Not Yet MK have joined. Thank you for sending all your raiders my way. Sweet. All right, guys, if this is your first time here, we are talking about group buy news, and we have already finished key sets and talking about keyboards. But as I was saying, there's not much to talk about this week. Here. This is the last item on our ending list. Here we go. www. New cam looks good. Yeah, I've like had this same cam for the last month at least. Here we go. Let's put this up. Let us put this up. This one is from the P3D store. Actually, let's give you a better link right here. This is the _33. Here we go. If you're looking for a 40% board, oh yeah, it's read as the _33. If you're looking for a 30-40% board, this might be the one to get. Check it out, it's really cute. You do have to be into ortholinear though. Unlike me, I'm not a big ortholinear person, but look at how small that is. That is so cute. Let's see, any photos of the PCB here? No photos. Oh, there we go. There's the photo of the PCB. Cool. Cool beans. Looks like it's only one layout supported. Yeah, that's only one layout supported, except for the bottom row. Bottom row you can put multiple space bars on. Let's see, that's 1 stab position, 2 stab positions, 3. Okay. Multiple layout support on the bottom row. One thing I do notice with this is that the microcontroller is on the top left right here. I've never really seen a board where the microcontroller is in the top left. It's usually closer to the space bar or closer to the right. You know, kind of strange, but it's nothing to be concerned about. Sixwrist says it supports 2. I'm assuming you mean the stabilizers. Very cool. But yeah, this one comes with a 3D printed case for an additional 30 bucks. You can also have an acrylic bottom for 5 bucks. So you can put, there we go, additional 35 bucks on top of the $85 price. Is that on top of the $85 price? Let's look. Nope, it's on top of the $50 price. Very cool, very cool. Here, let me post that back into chat really quick. There we go. This group buy is ending on the 17th. So you got almost another week for this. Like at that price, I kind of want to buy it too and give ortholinear another try. We'll see. Like it's got USB-C right there. Does it have ESD protection? That is the next question. Nope, there is no ESD protection in the specs, but can we see anything on the PCB? Nope, can't really see it. Oh well. Win says it's more expensive to not get it. Here you go, general product info. Does it say anything about it? Just full VIA and QMK support, very cool. USB-C, only soldering required is your preferred switches. Don't forget to source PCB mount stabilizers for your bottom row layout. Cool beans, cool beans. Hawk says, if you don't like ortho, it would make a good macro pad. That's actually a very good idea. Except maybe it's a little bit too big for a macro pad, because like that's 30%. So let's see. Let me just try and estimate this size. So I do have a small ortho in front of me right now. This is the Sweet 16 right here. And judging from the size of that, that's just a little more than 2 of these. So maybe like, yeah, I think that's too big for a macro pad. It's about yay big. Yeah, that's too big for a macro pad. I would have to disagree with you on that. Alright, guys, that's pretty much the only keyboard group buy that's ending this week. Out of the 3 things that I talked about, may it be the 2 keyboards, or actually, you know, since the stripe is done already, there's really only 2 things ending, to be fair. Is this guy and Shoko. Yeah, short week. But we are 15 minutes into the show and group buy endings is already done. Awesome. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. What should we talk about next here? Oh yeah, I've been told that I need to talk a little bit more about my sponsor. So I think now is a good time. I've always wondered where to put this in. Should I put it in at the end of the show or put it in the middle? And I figure putting it in the middle is probably the best time to do it. For example, right now. So here, I just want to go through this briefly, more brief than my usual partner shills. So here we go. The first partner that I'd like to talk about is ZealPC. ZealPC is a keyboard company located in Richmond, Canada. They're most well known for their Zelios, Telios, Circurios, what else? Roselios, Helios, so many of them. These are also some of the most expensive switches, so I would recommend buying them through a group buy. Here we go. Check them out if you guys get the chance. Next sponsor I'd like to talk about is Novelkeys. Novelkeys is a vendor located in West Virginia, United States. They're quite popular for switches. Actually, that's how they started. Mike first started selling random switches. He sold like Alps, he sold some Gatorons, and then he just kept... Oh, and then he founded Kale. Or he found Kale switches to be like a good budget option. So he started stocking them, and from there he just got more popular and more popular. Definitely check out Novelkeys though, as they have quite a few group buys, including GMK Monokai, GMK Sloth, let's see what else. Yeah, GMK Monokai and GMK Sloth. You'll see that in the link that I posted in chat, I have discount code WIZARD. Unfortunately, WIZARD does not work on pre-order or a group buy. It's only on in-stock items. So don't be surprised if it doesn't work on any of these. My next sponsor is DixieMech. DixieMech is currently running a group buy for SA Dualshot, which we'll be talking about in just a bit. Here we go. Yeah, make sure you check them out later. Let's see. He recently had some extras for sale. Don't know if those are still going on, but I do want to bring up that he is currently selling 8008 ink switches. This one's open until September 20th. I do want to primarily focus on these because I really like inks, and these also come with the Gateron Yellow Spring. Check it out, Gateron Yellow Spring, and it's the same ink composition that Gateron hasn't really told us about. So I suspect this might be a switch that a lot of people will like. So definitely check it out if you guys want some cool switches. Monster Mom 1500 subscribed at tier 1. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, my next partner is Keebio. Keebio is a fellow QMK collaborator. He goes by the name of Danny or Baking Pie. You guys have seen him around. One of the things I highly recommend on his website is his BDN9, simply because it is a 3x3 macro pad that you can also put encoders on, like so. Boom and boom. You'll see that I also have a discount code, wizardhat. If you use that, you can get up to 15% off any item on his store. Sorry. Actually, no, not any item, but select items. People have told me that the Elite C doesn't actually have any discount. So yeah, you guys will just have to try it and see what happens. All right, next vendor is Project Keyboard. Project Keyboard recently just did a Mauve Switch group buy, or not a group buy, but a pre-order. It went really quick. I was surprised. I actually mentioned it on my Discord server, and then I went to grab lunch or something, and then I came back and it was all gone. I was like, well, crap. Yeah, if you guys don't know what Mauve switches are pretty much identical to alpacas, except it's a different color, and it's a 65G versus an alpaca 62G. So hopefully these come back, because I like these switches. In fact, I think I have some in front of me right now. There we go. I actually have one in front of me. Right there. This was sent to me by CFTKB when I built his Discipline. Or actually his Romeo. Pretty cool. Alright, next sponsor is Canon Keys. Here we go. Okay, let's put the Project Keyboard one in first, followed by Canon Keys. Canon Keys is currently running a few group buys, mainly Cat Mizu and GMK Yuru. I'm a big fan of both sets. GMK Yuru just really speaks to me. This is the set that I'm waiting to buy, hopefully when my money comes in. I'm also looking to buy Cat Mizu just because Mizu is one of my favorite key sets, and Cat is probably my favorite high profile. So we'll absolutely be looking into getting this. Make sure you guys check out those links. Alright, last but not the least, it's actually a local company, local to Washington. This is kblube.com or keyboardlube.com. Despite his name Keyboard Lube, he does sell other items such as Everglide screw-in stabs, like so, and Milmax sockets. So definitely check those out if interested. He's currently sold out of all of his lube. He does try to order these as fast as he can. I feel like he's starting to order, and then a week later it's all gone again based on how many people order from him. But yeah, there's definitely a lube shortage in our community. But check this guy out if you guys want, and definitely use discount code Merlin for 5% off your entire order. Tefram says, man, all the sponsors indeed. Alright, let's talk about all the group buys that are starting. And oh my gosh, we are 26 minutes into the show and we're already half done. This is gonna be another short episode tonight. Alright, as promised, the first item, the first group buy that's starting that I want to talk about is from Dixie Mac. WaveDap subscribing with Twitch Prime. Thank you so much. Alright, this is SA Dualshot. Basically, this is inspired by a PlayStation. Not sure if he can actually say PlayStation anywhere here, can he? Can he actually say it? Nope, he can't. Alright, let's see. For the standard kit, which looks to be just enough for a TKL and a 65 and a 75, you can get that all for 125 bucks. Here, let's Let's make it smaller so I can see the whole thing. Numbers are about 30 bucks. Bars are 25. Novelty sets is 40. Accent is about 45. And ISO is 25. This one actually started today and is ending on October 13th. So literally 1 month. Oh, nope, not October 13th, but October 11th. There we go. Approximate shipping time is late Q3 2021. That is insane. I was actually hoping that Signature Plastics would be a little faster, but this date right here is just as bad as GMK. Oh my word. Oh my word. Tefram says, I like the colors of that set, but it is profiled. Nuclear Monster says, these renders make gray look good is fantastic. Yeah, we'll see how this turns out. If I'm not mistaken, the original Dualshot was in GMK colors, right? Oh, yep, Nuclear Monsters confirms it. I think the original GMK had one shine through cap. King Friday says, so expect December 2021. Probably. This is the set that you get for Christmas of 2021. Yeah. No, I've been noticing that a lot of vendors have started putting this little blurb here. I acknowledge that this product is a group buy, not in stock, and you have to click it before you can add it to your cart. I'm assuming a lot of people have gotten mad that they haven't been able to purchase their kit and have it arrive within a week. Alright, once again, if that is a key set that interests you, please kindly click that link. Alright, the next, man, I feel like almost every set I talk about today is going to be SA. The next set that I would like to talk about hasn't quite started yet, but it will start tomorrow. Here we go. This one is SA Jadeite, starting at Novelkeys, running from September 14th to October 17th. So I do have a fun story about this. Look at this. So the reason why it's called Jadeite is because Hoodro Wilson here recently took a trip to Taiwan. This past winter, I had the opportunity to travel to Taiwan, my Chinese friend, blah, 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 blah. Got to experience all there was to do in Taiwan. One of the most memorable ones was the National Palace Museum. So I do bring that up because as a kid growing up in Taiwan, the National Palace Museum was a popular field trip spot to like go to. And what made it even more interesting for me at least was one of my friends, his mom actually worked at the museum. So, and she was like the nicest mom ever. Like whenever there was a birthday, she'd bring like a cake and she'd feed us all and like all that. So every time we went on a field trip, she would volunteer to be our tour guide, even though I don't think she was a tour guide. I think she was like one of the museum admins. She just wanted to be like our tour guide. So every time we'd go, we'd all be like super polite. We'd be like, oh, hello, auntie. Hello, auntie. But yeah, definitely been to the National Palace Museum many, many times in my life. So I'm actually really happy that it inspired him. Look at that. This is a jade cabbage, apparently. I couldn't tell that it was a cabbage until he mentioned it. Cool, but here we go. Let's talk about the actual set. This is a SA set from Signature Plastics, and from the looks of it, these are stock colors. SP is going to match these colors with ABS. These keycaps are not PBT. Very cool. And the set will be running on Novelkeys here in the United States, and the usual suspects: Apex keyboards, My Keyboard, Mono-K, and Daily Clack if you are outside the United States. In terms of pricing, SA sets are usually split up by kit to make it more affordable, but if you do want to purchase enough to fill your board, it is going to be expensive. Expect this similar to the Dualshot pricing that we saw earlier. For example, let's see, alphas are 45, modifiers are 75. If you wanted to add numpads, that's an additional 30. Novelties are an additional 30 as well. Look, this is what you get for alphas. Modifiers. Oh, that's actually a pretty decent kit. For that, you've got support for 2.75U. That looks like an extra 2.25U. Though I wish there would be a green shift. You've got orthos, got numpad, collabs with space cables. Interesting. Here we go. The U80-A from Rama. We'll talk about the U80-A as well. That actually looks really good on a black keyboard. It's really pretty. Oh, that's the Think 6.5. I'm not sure it looks too good on gray. Actually, no, I take that back. It does look good on gray. Maybe I was focusing too much on the green, but the white and gray looks really good here. On a polycarb board. Does it look good on a polycarb board? I think it does. I think it does. I'm not like completely sold on it, but I think it does look good. Okay, let's see what else. What other renders? Ah, okay. That looks better. That's a different shade of polycarb. I think this is just your regular polycarb, and this looks to be your like a darkened version. Interesting. Oh no, it's the same. It's the same, just from a different angle, different lighting. I still think this set looks best on a gray board, and most likely a green board as well. Yeah, looks good. Reason why I'm only showing a Geek Hack page, like I'm linking in right now, is because it is currently not live on Novelkeys. Expect it to come live tomorrow though. Tomorrow is the day to purchase this set. Alright, today, this week is SA week apparently, because the next set is also going to be SA. Here we go. This one is from Mintrally Studios. Hold on, I actually think that link is bad. Here, let's try this. Let's try this. This is from Mintrally Studios. Yes, this is Mintrally's first group buy on her page, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, let's go look really quick. Key sets. There we go. This is not live yet. It will go live on Tuesday, September 15th. This is round 2 of Bliss, actually. Check it out. If you guys like pink and dark gray, this is a set that you want to look into. Look at all that. It's the oohs. You know, I don't really like SA, but I might buy just this kit. Just this kit looks so interesting. Let's see, what would I match it with? I do have lots of SA sets, but let's see, what would gray match well with? I think I've got... I think it would match well with Ice Cap. We'll see, we'll see. Let's see. Look at that. Modifiers. Icon modifiers look really good in my opinion. Cool beans. Oh yeah, it's the alpaca corn girl dust mat. Not sure if that's something I would like to like bring to work or even have at my home desk. If anything, I would probably pick this dust mat. This dust mat looks safer. This one seems to match boards a lot better. Iwanu says lewd. Yeah, I know, right? But these are cute. These are cute. Alpacorn pins. That is too adorable. Oh my gosh. Look at that. That is so cute. What's the other one? Okay, so one's a sticker and one's an actual pin. And then the original Alpacorn sticker. So cute. So cute. Look at that. And of course, there's probably going to be artisans as well. The Uwu artisan. And of course, wow, that's really detailed. I like that. I actually like this artisan. That's probably the first time you guys have heard me say that on stream. Yeah, this is a very interesting looking artisan. Not sure if I'd buy it, but it's just a comment that I feel. It's one of the nicer artisans that I've seen. Usually artisans to me look relatively ugly, or I think it's like out of place, but this one looks good. This one looks good. So I'm glad to see that her group buy has lots of options for these. Oh yeah, I did not even talk about the pricing for this. Let's see. Alphas are about 40 bucks. Pink alphas are 40. The Uwu alphas are also 40, which might be a thing to get. The Great Arson says, Merlin, what's up? What's up to you too, man? Nuclear Monster says, can someone describe the colors for the colorblind? I can't tell. The colors are, it's a dark gray base with a very light pink legend. That's what it is. It's very similar to Olivia, actually. If you know what Olivia looks like. Oh, look at that. Look at the novelties. It's all Uwus. Uwolties. Look at that ISO enter key, guys. Very unique. I've been liking how a lot of sets have been making the ISO enter key have a different legend, or like have a different novelty than the ANSI one. It kind of encourages people to buy it, I guess. Here we go, Nord. Same thing, same thing. That looks pretty good on a satisfaction. It's not bad. Oh, that's too much pink for me. Too much pink, too much pink. There we go, that's better. That looks better to me. Okay. Interesting. Tapfrom says, yeah, too much pink. Alright, okay. See, let's talk about our next set. Our next set is actually not SA, but it has the word SA in it. I present to you guys. Here we go. Just pasted it. This is DSA Pastel Toys. Pastel Toys. Check it out, guys. Another Signature Plastics set. Oh, maybe this is why Signature Plastics is backed up. This is the first week that I've ever done in which every set was a Signature Plastics set. So check it out, guys. This one supposedly starts... This one starts on September 18th and ends on October 10th. So yeah, that's a little less than a month, actually. Yeah. Let's look at all these kits. TKL base. For the longest time, DSA was actually my favorite profile, simply because I was really into 75%. And I had this, what do you call it? I had one of those really early 85% from Keycool. I think it was the Keycool 87 or something. And it was so hard to find the right profile for the rightmost column. So I ended up using like a DSA set in order to make it all work. So yeah, I think my first key sets ever that I bought were all DSA. Like I had DSA, let's see, what did I have? I had DSA Carbon. No, not DSA Carbon. I had DSA Granite. I had DSA. Shoots. I can't even remember because I don't use DSA anymore. But here we go. Looks like there are new color keys for this: YCE, RCS, and WFK. I was hoping for renders. There's not too many renders for the set, other than the actual render of the key set. I was hoping to see more renders on a keyboard. See, that's the only render on a keyboard that I can see. Yihao Cow says, is Dualshot DSA rare? No, it's not. There's been... Oh yeah, DSA Hyperfuse was Dualshot, I believe. Let's see. I really wish that he had included renders for this, or like renders on a board, because there's not much here. Let's check Castle keyboards. Yeah, there's not much here, guys. Not much here. Alright, Wow, I feel like this is the first IC that I've seen that didn't have much information. I feel like I've been really lucky that all of the ICs I've covered on this channel so far have been filled with information, like so much so that I can't find it right off the bat. But this time around, it's very sparse. I guess he did link his website, so you do have to go there to find out all the other information. Let's see, group by 18th of September to 9th of October. What else here? 10 keyless is 73, ortholinear is 50, novelties is 18, numpad is 26. I'm gonna say that I have a hard time liking this set. Here, why don't we just look at the keyboard here? I have a hard time liking this set. It looks too... When you're spending this much money, when you're spending this much money, you kind of want it to look more unique. I feel like this set just... It just looks too plain to me, to be honest. Yeah, it looks too plain, and the fact that it's using DSA is also a yikes, I think. Oh well. Captain Ladies Man says plain Jane for sure. Looks like Taihao caps. I wouldn't go so far to say that it's Taihao caps, but you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of... It reminds me of PBT colors. That's what it reminds me of, which is definitely like the pastel look, but there's just something about it that I don't like. Big Chimpo says DSA Magic Girl. I kind of felt the same about DSA Magic Girl, but I wasn't so like resistant to it as I am to this. So who knows? Who knows? All right. Those are the 4 key sets that are starting this week. So just to rehash all that, that's SA Dualshot, SA Jadeite, SA Bliss. Here, let's find a better picture. SA Bliss Round 2, and finally DSA Pastel Toys. Out of those 4 key sets, which one are you guys most interested in? Tapfrem says none of them. Oh boy. Genyu says Bliss. Static says Bliss. See, where's Zark when I need him? Zark is the big SA fan, I think. Or so is Toki, actually. Toki's not here. Six Red says Dualshot. Aaron Battery says SA Bliss. Uwu, uwu. Everyone likes uwu. Dog Hair Don't Care says Bliss uwu. Leo1212 says none. Monster Numb says none. Young Skyflex says I like Bliss, but Dualshot is really nice. Primetime says Jadeite, but not a fan of SA. Cat would be awesome. Big Chimpo says looking to doing Cat Bliss in the future. Zark says Bliss looks crap. Oof. Alright. I think out of these four, the one I'm most interested in is... Where'd it go? Here we go. SA Jadeite is the one that I'm most interested in. Not just because it is inspired by the National Palace Museum, but I really do think that the way he did the green looks really good here. So yeah, this is a set. If I actually liked SA, this is the set I would pick. So honestly, if he did this in a different profile, maybe Cat, maybe even GMK, this would have been an instant buy for me. Nuclear Monster says Jadeite is interesting. Spearmint Spotlight. I see that too. Cool. All right, let's talk about starting keyboards. Let's see, how many starting keyboards do we have? We have two starting keyboards. Let's see, Arcan XCV says, is SA that bad? SA is bad for me. So there are some people in this chat right now who absolutely love it. But the trick is to try all the profiles if you can. Hopefully when COVID is all over and done with, we can have a meetup again and you can try all of the profiles there. But, you know, a lot of people like Cherry. A lot of people also like SA. A lot of people also like Cat. So you just have to find the profile that fits you. See, Kajata loves SA. Big Chimpo says SA makes pingy switches extra pingy. There we go. Akip says I get higher WPM on SA. Nuclear Monsters also likes SA. There we go. Yeah, I don't like SA, even though I have a lot of SA sets. It took me like 6 SA sets to realize that I didn't like SA. Yeah, all right, let's talk about keyboards that are starting. Let's start with one that started yesterday, actually, and people have all been talking about already. Let's do, here we go. This is the RamaWorks U80-A SEQ2. Boom. There we go. For $400, you can get a TKL keyboard. You have several colors to choose from. You've got Stealth, Moon Stealth, Sage, Yoke, and Soya. And this board is available in both solderable and hot swap variants. Check it out. I think out of all the colors, I would probably pick either Soya or Yoke. Very cool. But yeah, this board, Sequence 1, just got delivered to customers. I think people are still receiving it, so it's time for Sequence 2. No Chance RPG says, amazing keyboard. Arch Duchess says, is Soya white or beige? I think it is a soy kind of white, if you know what I mean. Let's see, the Great Arson says, Sage all the way for me. Sage is a grayish looking board. Look at all that. Very nice. $400. Do you guys think $400 is worth it for this board? King Friday says Yoke is the best color. Lalabob says yes sir, $400 is worth it for the board. $480 for Yoke and for Yoke and Soya. You're right, it is. Much more expensive. Static says $400 seems about right for the current market. Sage is the green one. Did I not click on Sage? There we go. Sage. No chance says 400 is cheap for this board, though it's another 50 or so for the sound dampener. Still on the fence because of the wait time of 1 year. I feel like pretty much anything you buy that still has to be manufactured is going to take about a year in this hobby. Aaron Battery says, my only issue is choosing which color. Why not buy all of them? Why not buy all of them and flip the ones you don't like? See, No Chance RPG says this board was selling for $1,200 to $1,300 last week. There we go. See? Take a loan out for keyboards. Imagine going up to your bank and being like, hey, I'd like to get a loan for $6K. They're like, oh, what are you buying it for? What are you borrowing it for? Keyboards? They'd be like, Retro Maple says, I love Yoke, but I don't have 500 on me to throw. Cool. As some of you know, I am not a big TKL fan, even though I have 2 TKL boards. But yeah, I guess even... Oh, I have 2 TKL boards and I have 1 on the way, but I'm still not a TKL fan. Maybe if I buy enough of them, I will. I don't particularly like how this board looks. The only thing I like about it is actually the bottom. I think this is really classy. It looks really good. But just looking at it from the top doesn't really speak to me. See, Leo1212 says, I would get, but has to be the right TKL. Hawk says, would get this if I hadn't gone in on the Zenith. I think the Zenith was the better buy, to be honest. Retro Maple says, wanna wait on the SCOG. King Friday says, given the 60% of free days go up for 600 plus, I think this is appropriate. Yeah. Let's see. Mushroom Man says, do you like the Southpaw? Yes, I do. I do like the board. No Chance says, they may be the only manufacturer for high-end boards that has unlimited group buys. That is a good observation. Cool. Alright, let's see. The other group buy that I want to talk about that is keyboard, that is a keyboard, is also unlimited, but also a whole lot cheaper. Here we go. Let's post the link up. Or actually, let's post this link first, again, followed by the new link. You guys can probably guess what this next one is. Here we go. This is the Novelkeys NK65 Milkshake Edition. Check it out. That is a nice NK65 that comes in white with a cherry profiled PBT Milkshake keycaps. Very pretty. This is an unlimited group buy, so yeah, no need to worry about your order button not working. Merseyside Red 9 says insta-buy. Absolutely. Let's see, how much was this gonna be? I think this is gonna be like 190 for the pre-order. There we go. For the complete NK65 Milkshake Edition, includes everything above: keycaps, switches, USB cable, normal NK65 carry case. It'll be 190 for pre-order. Group buy will run from September 18th till October 2nd. Let's see, it also comes with recolored NK Silk Yellows. NK Silk Yellows are probably my favorite NK Silks. In fact, I liked them so much that they went into my iron. 63.5. Okay, so when I first got Silk Yellows, I was like 63.5. I think that's too light because I'm used to 65G, right? But no, 63.5 worked out just fine for me. So I will probably, actually not just probably, but will definitely get in on the NK65 Milkshake Edition. Let's look at some more pictures here. Side profile. Looks pretty much like an NK65, just in white. Look at that. Look at that. That's so awesome. Very pretty. I'm actually really interested in the keycap set as well. If you guys remember, I was in on the original Milkshake group buy. I bought the XDA version. Did not like it because the legends look too fuzzy for me. I've noticed that in each successive group buy of it, it seems to get better and better. So I'm hoping this time around it will look good. But just looking at this right now, you guys can see that the B key, and the A, S, and D are all, they look a lot bolder, a lot larger than the other legends. Check it out, see? Maybe it's just like the angle of the board, but it does look like the B key and the WASD all look significantly wider than like anything else. I guess I will have to wait and see once I get the board. You can also see it on the 2 or on that @ sign above the 2. Yeah, we'll see. Here we go. See, look at that B. That B does look larger than the N or the V next to it. See that? See, Hawk says the Enter legend is really bold too. Not so much. Not so much. But here, you can see that on the 2 for sure. Look at that. Alright, people are wondering if it comes with keycaps. Yes, this comes with everything you see in there. Here, there was a... Here we go. For the complete NK65 Milkshake Edition, includes everything above. Keycap, switches, USB cable, carrying case. It'll be $190 for the pre-order. Are those the silk switches? Yes, they are the silk switches. Group buy will run September 18th till October 2nd. Estimated delivery time is January, February of 2021. KR4 says NK65 looks so good. Might buy 3 to 4 cause value. I guess this would be a good present for like people you're trying to get into the hobby. One question I have about this is all current NK65s do not have ESD protection. So I'm wondering if this set, or if this kit, will have an ESD protected PCB. Let me do a quick search on it. Nope, no mention of ESD protection. So there's a good chance that this PCB will still not have ESD protection. Hey, it's Garbo says, I wish they restocked plenty of the normal NK65. Yeah, I guess that's a gotcha. Six Rest says, I doubt it'll have ESD, it's just a recolor. Yeah. It has been confirmed that some future edition of the PCB will have ESD protection. And I got that information from Yankar, who is the PCB designer. Xbash says, can I get a present? Sure. It is now the present. Let's see. What else does this tell us? Let's see. Isa Shu says, is this NK65 alu or polycarb? Good question. Let's say. I don't think it's polycarb. It can't be polycarb. Let's see. From the looks of it, it doesn't look like. Well, it's an E-white case, so It should be aluminum. Dub Sedan says it's poly. Really? If it's poly, then this is a must buy. This is an absolute must buy then. It's the recolor of the entry, says Dub Sedan. Okay, yeah. This is an absolute must buy then. I see that now. It says Milkshake Edition is a custom version of the NK65. Fully assembled, it comes with custom switches and keycaps. Yeah, you don't really find a polycarb board for this price, which includes key set, switches, and case. So yeah, this is an absolute steal, and I think Novelkeys knows that. So selling it for $190, he is fully expecting to probably sell these like hotcakes. The fact that he is advertising that the delivery is January to February, he's probably already ordering a whole bunch before the pre-order goes live. Merseyside said, so I got to desolder to put new switches. No, you do not, because it is a hot swap board. So you can put any switch you want. You will have to remove the existing switches though. Very cool. Okay. Let's see. Let's see, let's go look at my notes. Anything else starting this week? No, that is not. That is actually the last item on our list. So with that, I'd like to transition to group buys from the audience. If I missed anything this week that's starting or ending this week, please let me know. Do message me here on Twitch. Do not send me an email. Do not send me a message on Discord. Send it to me here on Twitch and I will go through whatever you sent. I'll just vet it first before posting it up here for everyone to see. And sure enough, let's see. We see I have received my first one from Iwanu. Iwanu, let's see what you sent me. He says, technically started last week, but it seems to be kind of a stealth release. Oh, really? Okay, let me take a look. Let me just verify it before pasting it in front of everyone. Isa Shu says, can I message you on AIM? What's AIM? Alright, okay. This link looks legit. I will now post it for all to see. Here you go. This is from Zap Cables. They're doing a Bumper 60 keyboard case. Ooh. For $295, you get... What do you get here? That's a very chonky looking case. Here, let me post it in chat so you guys can all follow along. There we go. Chonky looking case, wide bezels. It looks to be a tray mount as well. 4-post mounting system. Okay. So usually for a tray mount case, you have some center points that you mount to as well, but people have noticed that if you put a screw into the center mounting position, it tends to stiffen up the typing feel. So I'm assuming he's only doing 4 mounting points to make it a little bit more flexible. Look at this. Would you like to add an extra set of sandblasted brass flippers? For $55, sure. Bumper is a standard 64-post tray mount keyboard case. Cool, cool, cool. Looks like there are prototype videos as well. From Apiary and from Mechs on Deck. Very nice. Round 1, what's included? 2 flippers. 2 rubber non-slip foot strips, 5 M2 hex screws, 1 mini 1.3mm hex driver, M2 pan head screws, 1 storage box with foam padding, and miscellaneous goodies. I wonder what those miscellaneous goodies are. Very interesting. But yeah, I think it looks pretty interesting. Good for a 60%. Let's see. With only 4 mounting positions though, I'm kind of concerned if it will be enough to hold the PCB in place. I feel like with only 4, the PCB will tend to shift a lot. Because technically, if you guys know what these, what the leftmost and the rightmost holes are for, those are technically at the edge of the PCB that's cut out like an ellipse, you know, like a half ellipse. So it's not really holding the PCB in place as much as the other pins. So I'm gonna say the only 2 screws that are really holding this keyboard in place are probably holes 2 and 3. Which concerns me a little bit, but because of that, I think the typing feel is gonna feel really good. Who knows, who knows? I will have to watch Apiary's build in order to find out. Look at that. Interesting. Alright, if you guys want to check out this board, definitely check it out. Click that link. And if you have an extra $2.95 or an extra $2.95 plus $55 in your wallet, then you can get everything combined. Alright, let's see who else sent me stuff here. Let's see, Iwanu, thank you so much for sending that my way. Next person who sent me something was Wave Depth. Let's see, Wave Depth. Ah, yes. We did not cover this one because it's actually already, well, you can't really even see it anymore. Here we go. Basically, the Pandora 60% went on group buy and promptly sold out. You can't even access the website anymore to take a look at it. Gives you a password prompt, so you can't really see it at this point. But thank you so much, Iwanu, or I mean Wave Death, for sending this. The 60%, the Pandora 60% was basically a gasket mount 60% with a rotary knob on the back side and a USB hub. So pretty unique in our hobby so far. Scott Waters says, Mac Merlin, it's still available. Oh, password is Pandora. Interesting, okay. Did not read that. There we go, there we go. Why did he do that? That's really annoying. Here we go. This is a better photo. See, this is the knob that I was talking about. Here we go. This is a $600+ board. Look at that. Yeah, I think we covered this last week too, but we'll just cover it again just because Wave Depth sent it. I think my last week's comment on it was that I wish it had more renders. Cause look, this is basically just the same render, but with the colors adjusted. I would have liked to see more than this. Yeah. But it looks like you've got rose pink, Tiffany blue, lavender purple, toxic green, and wither black. So yeah, check it out if you guys are interested. Let's see, the next person to send me stuff was KR4. Let's see. What's this? What's this link? Oh, okay. This board. This board is from KR4 ZI4 UROMG. Quite the long name there. There you go. This is... What is this? This is the BMEC Alice X HHKB. Check it out. Oh yeah, guys, if you send me links, please tell me what it's about so I can save some time instead of reading the whole thing on stream. Look at that, it's a top mount assembly board. Let's post that in chat really quick. There we go. Regular plate, flex half plate. Ah, interesting. Comes with a blocker as well. So it's a split HHKB basically with some macro keys on the left. Look at that bottom. PCB, does the PCB have ESD? That's a good question. Looks like it does. There seems to be a tiny chip there right underneath the USB-C port, so there's a good chance that that's an ESD chip. But here, let me do a quick check. Is there any mention of ESD? Yes, it is. Upgrades to the PCB such as ESD protection and VIA. Very cool. Very cool. The entire project has remained true to its DIY, making stuff together roots. All files, case design, PCB, etc. remain published under an open source license. Very cool. See, Kamek says, I'll watch the VOD then. Well, Kamek, if you already know that the U80 is coming out, you don't need to hear about it again. Cool, what do you guys think about this board? It's a split HHKB. How many people here are actually HHKB users? Wave Depth says Keck. Static says that spacebar blocker is a nope for me. HHKB blocker is best layout. Wave Depth is a 65 boy. Would definitely buy. Really? Interesting. Well, KR4, you were the one who sent it my way, so I would suspect you are interested in it. Conan says, I have one since many years ago. Melacola says, oh. King Friday says, I use HHKB, but not a fan for this one. Arcan says, what is ESD? ESD stands for electrostatic discharge, and you want to protect your board from that. I1 News says, blocker is kind of weird. I do have to agree with you on that. It's weird. Sometimes these weird boards are like on a love it or hate it relationship with the community. Big Chimpo says, are those indicator LEDs on both sides? They look like it for sure. Let's see. Let's do a search for indicator. Yep, 6 optional LED for various indicators and cosmetic effects. Very cool. Personally, I would not buy it because I'm not an HHKB user, nor do I like split keyboard designs like this. But the board does look cool, so if it's up your alley, then click on the link and find out more. Cool. Alright, who's next? Who's next on my list here? Once again, thank you KR4. Next person is Dub Sedan. Dub Sedan, let's go vet your link really quick. Sent me a Reddit link. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is a recurring group buy. Here we go. This is a recurring group buy for wood keyboard cases and lidded cases for 60% to DOS68, Minivan, KBD 75, Atom 46, and apparently it is the 5th one, currently at 43 orders. Cool. Are there pictures? Wood samples. Here are a few cases that I've made in the past. Here, let's take a look at all these. This is the 60%. Okay. How about the Tada 68? Let's take a look at this. Looks very much like the 60. How about the KBD 75? These are like, this is $65. Okay, I think he's just linking it to the same photos. It's all the same photos. I want to see an actual KBD 75. Lies. Really? How about cases with lids? There we go. Different. No, it's still the same photos. Darn it. Let's see, he's got to have another link here. Oh, here we go. Here are a few cases I've made in the past. Let's try that. But what is it? This looks like an ortho board of such. This one's probably the 65. Okay, there we go. Does he have a photo of the board from a top-down view? Because that would be super helpful. I don't want to see side view. I want to see like top-down view. There we go, finally. That doesn't look bad at all. That looks really nice. I could use a few wood boards. That looks good. Looks pretty good. He's got those beveled edges and all that. Load 3 more images. Not bad. Not bad at all. Nuclear Monster says it looks crooked in the case. Alright, yeah, well if you guys are interested in some wood cases and don't mind tray mount, because all of them look tray mount, definitely check these out. They're all fairly affordable. The most expensive case I'm seeing here is the KBD 75 one at 65 bucks. And he says the Tada 68 cases will fit the KBD 67 PCB. Very cool. Shipping in Conus is 6 bucks. Canada is 18. International is 28. Extra details about the wood offered. Very cool. Interesting. Alright, yeah, I may have to check this out sometime in the future. Alright, who is the next person on my list? Once again, thank you Dubsedan for sending that wood cases my way. Next one up is... Here, let me close stuff here really quick. Next one up is Ramon Noodler stuff. There. Let's see. He is sending me a link from KBD fans. Let's see what this is. Ramda Noodler. Has this actually been announced? Does it have a start date? I'm looking for stuff that's starting or ending this week, and I don't think the KBD 67 Lite is starting this week, is it? Here. So Ramda Noodler sent me this. This is the KBD 67 Lite. It is an ABS case fitting the KBD 67 case. So yeah, I don't think this is starting at all. At least not for another month. Do you know information I don't? Ramda Noodler says, oh no, it's starting on Black Friday. There we go, there we go. It is not starting this week. Okay, let's move on. Let's see, the next person on my list who sent me stuff was Hawk80. What did you send me? Let's see. You sent me something from Rama. Oh, okay. Sure, let's do this one. This one's unique. It's not a keyboard, not a key set, not a switch, but it is indeed keyboard related. This is the Wave, the RamaWorks Wave Sequence 2. You can get it in gold or in moon for 56 bucks. Man, these are so expensive. I'm actually not a big fan of this particular design. It's just ridges. It's just ridges. Like, honestly, the only ridges that I like are in chips. But I suppose if you put this as like your escape key or something, it like adds extra traction to your fingers. Who knows? Who knows? There we go. You got the moon or the gold option for it for 56 bucks. Pre-order ends October 30th and extras are available past this date. Chris Clark says, my guy is not an ocean person. I am not. Wave Depth says, ruffles have ridges. Cool beans. Alright, if this is something you are interested in, definitely check it out. Alright, who is next? Thank you again, Hawk80. We will now move on to... let's see. Scott Water. Scott Water, what did you send me? Scott Water sent me the Bumper 60 keyboard case, which we already covered. Thank you, though. Thank you very much, Scott Water. Who's next? Big Chimpo. All right. Let's see what Big Chimpo sent me. Ooh, this board. Okay, let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. This is the Infinity Key Tentaku. Or it's sold through infinitykey.zone. And it's the Tentaku DIY keyboard kit. So keep in mind, this is not QMK powered. This is not VIA powered. This is basically just a calculator kit that you can make. I got to see a few of these during the Seattle meetup. And it's unlike any keyboard I've seen before, just the way that it's constructed. So I'm glad that it's finally available. At the time that I first saw this, I was told, oh, you can only special order this from Japan. And I'm like, well, who do I speak with? And they couldn't really give me like a easy answer. So I was like, okay, I'll just wait for whenever it comes to the United States here. Let's see, group by timeline. Apparently, it's from September 8th till September 15th. So that's on Tuesday. This ends on Tuesday, guys. Estimated ship date is October 2020. Please refer to the following page for how to assemble. Cool beans. Is this like the Ducky Pocket? Yes, it is, but probably not as high quality as the Ducky Pocket. Look at that. This is exciting, guys. I wish every vendor would include detailed instructions like this. PCB, stabilizer set, switch plate, smoke plate. Cool. Also comes with the key set. Oh no, actually it says purchase separately. Required tool, soldering iron, screwdriver, and tweezers. Please refer to the Tentaku build instruction movie. Interesting. Cool. Now that I know it's available through a group buy, I will probably hop in on this because I've been waiting for this. Just something to play around with. Big Chimpo says the Ducky can be used as a numpad too. Nuclear Monster says, but not getting a numpad calculator that isn't a numpad. Cool. Big Chimpo says, I switched from clickies to silence at work, but you can bet I'll build this one with clickies. You are an evil man. You are an evil man. Alright, let's see. Anyone else sent me stuff? No, looks like Big Chimpo is the last on my list. Thank you, Big Chimpo, for sending this to me. Alright. Well, I will leave this open for another couple seconds in case anyone else wants to send me links that I may have missed. So definitely do that within the next 30 seconds. Tell me what I should be looking at as well. Here we go. Let's see. Let me go back to chat See all the people who added me here. Midget Me says, has SA Dualshot been covered? Yes, it has. Archduchess says, Alex 40 started this week, but it also ended. Yeah, yes it did. Yes it did. Zoo says, was there a Mode 80 TKL interest check on GeekHack? Not that I saw. But if you think it got deleted, it might have gotten deleted before I saw it. Who knows? Who knows? Alright, I'm not seeing anyone else send me links, so hopefully that's everything. Hopefully that's everything that's starting and ending this week. Once again, let's talk about all the stuff starting. There we go. SA Dualshot. SA Jadeite. SA Bliss Round 2. DSA Pastel Toys. Yep, there we go. That's the link for it. The U80-A SEQ2. The Novelkeys NK65 Milkshake Edition. There you go. A few more photos here. And yeah, those are all the ones starting this week, along with everyone who sent me stuff from the audience. Ozzy says, not going into any GBs this week. Spent enough time in the aftermarket. Probably spent a lot of money as well. Oh my gosh. Oh, King Chris, I saw that you subscribed. Thank you so much. Sorry I missed you earlier. Let's see. Alright, no one's sending me stuff anymore. I think this is a good time to end the stream. Alright guys, thank you for joining in. Tune in again next week, same time, same channel, 7:30 p.m. on Sunday to find out all the group buys that are starting and ending. This particular VOD will show up on YouTube Tuesday morning, so if stuff has already ended or started by then, I apologize, but definitely the best time to catch this show is every Sunday evening. Alright guys, my next stream should be this Tuesday, in which I talk about QMK and VIA and how to port it onto an existing board. So if that's a topic that interests you, be sure to tune in then. Alright guys, thanks for joining in, and I will see you when I see you. Goodbye now.